The MLB 17 to sell another broadcast. The Detroit Tigers have won the first three, or 3-0. They're looking for 4 in a row. The Detroit Tigers are finally at home. Looking to go 4-0 as they take on the visiting Red Sox. This would be a good one.
First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter.
They're the only undefeated team on the league.
Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
And finally at home, Detroit.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Detroit Tigers.
There's the black crowd.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Daniel Norris gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you. Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Ian Kinsler. You know, this guy's defense gets overlooked. I love how he turns the pivot, but he's also got great range to his left. Makes all those tough plays throwing on the run to first base. He's dynamite.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
The afternoon for Boston, second baseman, number 15.
First look at the Red Sox here.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
That's popped
McCann
up.
has a play. One away.
Batting second, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is taken outside for ball 1.
Foul.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a snap move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Foul.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. Red Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Drew Pomeranz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
Called strike 0-2. And the pitch. Right side.
Base hit.
And that is through into right field for a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, Matt, you might be wondering, why did he take that pitch right there? Well, a lot of times as the two-hitter, and you got a guy that can run on first base, you have your own signs between each other. And you're saying, basically, I'm going to give you one pitch to run on. After that, it's my at-bat.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castillo is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's J.D.
Right
Martinez.
fielder,
in prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, and he's gone 3 for 4. Pomeranz sets. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner on first with 2 away. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting 6th, a designated hitter, Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0 on the way. This one's flared toward left center. Presley sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Here's Brock Holt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Yeah. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Into the box now, Rusney Castillo. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base.
Yeah.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Victor Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Set to deal on 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. Second home run early in the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting 6.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, has seen him go 3 for 9. No outs, nobody on. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, James McCann. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Tigers on the solo home run by Victor Martinez. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Back on a beautiful day here in Detroit as we're set for the top of the 3rd from the home of the Tigers. Into the box now, Sandy Leon, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Leon.
3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Foul.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Foul.
And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, Alex Presley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Presley.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes.
Foul.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats. A foul ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a liner. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. The relay. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Tigers strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Mookie Betts.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
First baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line, but spear.
Get him out.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Now a
Foul.
swing, and he just fouls this one away. Again, a 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Cabrera.
Yes.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Young.
So striding in, Chris Young. He reached on a single in his first try. A swing and a high drive
Dear
to right
God.
center field. Presley ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Young can move. He's around second, on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
High pop-up. And
Yes.
Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Leading off the fourth
He'll
inning
start
for the
things out
Tigers.
here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter, number 41.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 to Martinez. Hit hard on the ground at first. Ramirez is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready for another chance? Rusney Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rusney Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Castillo a little too early on this one as this is whipped foul down the line and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. He's running towards second. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Striding into the box, James McCann. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
James McCann.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Leon is after it, and he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 14.
Now at the plate, Alex Presley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there for strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Pomeranz has his target. Here he comes on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Mookie Betts.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. instead of putting it in the seats.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Presley.
Yeah.
It's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance?
Bradley
Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Eduardo Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, a perfect 2 for 2. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner towards short.
Yeah.
And this is going to find
Go.
the alley. Should
Go.
be extra
Go.
bases
Go.
for Cabrera.
Go.
Not in time, and
That's
he's
a
in
good
there
hit.
with a double.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes.
right
And that
fielder,
one
number
hung up
28,
there, a mistake.
J.D.
Nice piece of hitting.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-1 count and the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's Justin Upton now. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, hitless in 3 at-bats. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Tigers strand a pair. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Young, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Mark Lowe is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Mark Lowe.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Back up the middle. Iglesias is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, Third baseman, Brock Holt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Ready once again, Rusney Castillo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1.
What's up?
Digging in once again, Nick Castellanos. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Castellanos.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Ready for another shot now, James McCann. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In there, 0-1. The 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side.
Yeah,
and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still was able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Our yard.
Into the box now, Alex Presley, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
That's SummerSlam.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is foul right side.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie makes the play, and that retires the side. Tigers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Pablo Sandoval is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Pablo Sandoval.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
God.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A high fastball is in there. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. 1 run is scored.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Hey, every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
2 out here and a runner at second. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Stolen base number 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A foul tip held on to behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. So they wind up with a couple of gift runs here on no hits, as the runs were pretty much handed to them. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 3-1. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Carson Smith.
Blake Swihart is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 23, Blake Swihart.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the
I'm here. I'm here, baby. I'm right here.
Hey, did you see my message?
Oh yeah. And I have a romantic reaction to that.
I saw the videos that you sent me.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're romantic and a little harder for me, baby. When we hanged out last night.
I know, but I was so tired.
Mm-hmm.
I just got home from the Balloon Fest and Defiance.
Oh, that's nice. I was thinking about you, missing you the whole time. Hmm.
I was thinking about you too.
Mm-hmm. Of how hard are you always to me.
I saw the part where Anakin got the news from
The
Padme.
8th.
Oh yeah.
Iglesia.
That still reminds me of you. Mm. How romantic we are currently.
Starts things here with a changeup.
Oh,
Ball strike.
that's so sweet of you. But other than that, next week, it'll be not only I get my next Walmart
Set, here's
check,
the 0-1.
but it'll be 6
Lays
months
off
since
the
I've been
slider,
at
and
Defiance
it's 1-1.
Walmart.
Now action in the
This
bullpen as
Thursday,
their
I swear to
closer
God.
starts to get loose out there.
You know, and that brings me to, you know, what we almost
And a
had last
sinker
night.
gets 2 low there.
What we got
Into the
lucky
third, in
last
fact.
night. We could have had romantic love last night. Reality.
Hitters count now. Here's the
Mhm.
2-1.
But I'll tell you what.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
I
Are
think
you,
he'll be
are you doing
frustrated with
anything
himself
at
about
what?
that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up
Are you
chasing
doing
one
anything
out of the
Sunday
zone. Now the
after
count's
Toots?
even again.
I'm gonna crash.
Oh God.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time
Oh
for the first
my.
out.
The first baseman,
Wow.
number 24.
But other than that, what would he do if I would have come out here?
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I mean, you still own the king this week.
First pitch of
And
the at-bat
oh
on
my
its way.
goodness.
Takes a look
All
at
I've been
one
doing
catch in the
is
outside
been
corner.
broadcasting
He
most of
might
the
want
time
that pitch
today.
back
I mean,
up and away.
since
That's
I
a
don't have
pitch
to
you
be
can
back at work
really
till
drive
Monday
if you have the right
on the
approach
7th.
towards that opposite field gap.
And you know where I'm actually going to be after I get off work tomorrow? I mean on Monday?
Now the 0-1. And a
You know,
slider runs in on him as he has to
romantically.
lean out of the way.
Well,
You know, he's one of their
let's
guys
just
they
say
rely
I'll be
on
at
to get their
softball
offense
practice.
going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
I'm planning on Tuesday, but I am off the 8th.
The 1-1 home to Cabrera.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets
Remember,
it with a
I'm off
sinker
the
on the
8th.
outside.
So,
One
remember,
run,
but I do get
6
off
hits,
Tuesdays.
And no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
So-
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, there's the great life, the change
Good
of
dice.
Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like you did right there, usually hitters, they don't
I
stand
was
a
expecting
chance.
you to get that romantically. Besides, in the next, I believe, little after 12 or
Here's J.D.
by tomorrow
Martinez.
morning, I should be getting my
As the first pitch to
my
him
newest
is off
Walmart
the
sack
plate
for
a
the
ball
10th.
1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
And oh my God, I better hope it gets to the 550s again. You know,
Here comes the 1-0. And he
well,
won't
you
fight it
are
back
a
from
little
either.
hotter
It's
and
2-0.
sexier when you do the voice with Padme most of the time.
You gotta really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Chopping
Aw.
somebody meat.
Oh, that's so cute. But other than that, from what I heard,
Lifted in the air out to center field.
So do
Bradley
you,
on the
baby.
run. He gets there to make
that's
the
why
play,
you
and
have
that
the
ends
that's why you
inning.
have the
Down
cutest,
in order
most
go the
romantic
Tigers.
smile
Score
that anybody
holds,
ever
it's
has.
3-1.
Every time. But other than that, I'm trying to think of a due day when we can have that romantic thing.
Striding in once again, Chris
Leading off for the
Young.
Red Sox.
He'll try and lead things
Designated
off here
hitter,
in inning number
Chris
9.
Young.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman.
Definitely. I always am.
Coming to the plate now.
And when the way I feel about
No
you,
hits in 3 tries so far.
It's-
He's struck out once.
it's like anybody can have to do anything to
Here's
get
the
me.
first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, baby. Well. I missed you, Padme.
This misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'm alright. It's like we've been through
Now it's
a romantic lifetime. Thinking of the Tansalem that never would have been kidnapped. I don't think they brought us there. Yes, him. I'm tired of that. I don't mind, or I don't even care if they know we're married. We like, what's wrong? Good trembling. What's going on? That's that's wonderful. We're not going to worry about anything right now. This is a happy moment. The happiest moment of my life. And now here's the thing. On the 10th of next week, when I get my withdrawal, remember, first things first, the 769 needs to pay the needs to be paid off next week. All I need is 189, and I'll be all set and good. So for the following days off that I'm trying to request is for T-winning practice. I mean T-winning competition. Few T-winning competition advertisements.
It's on the 10th. We clear on opening night.
But yeah, I can, like I said, I do get off at 5, so I have to see if it's going to be close. It's going to be close.
We don't know when we're clearing. I don't know if we're gonna be like first or if we're gonna be like second or middle. What?
Well, you're always first in my romantic book, baby. You always are.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If my family goes, my sister, my brother-in-law, my friends, do not say anything.
You have my word, baby.
Side of the grandstand, and I'll meet you once I get done.
You still owe me anything correctly, but here's the thing. The lightsaber is still up for grabs, but I think I may have to wait till the 11th. Since I do get off at 5 on that one. This is tough. If there's a date I can get Skywalker. This is tough. You know. But other than that, I'll tell you what. Sunday night. Is it possible that we can get a chance to hang out Sunday night before I go back to work Monday?
I have to see what's going on.
Baby, every time I look, from what I understand correctly, I heard that you want to cuddle with the reigning king. Well,
What?
from what I heard from one of the comments earlier,
What was one of the comments?
something about a romantic thing earlier tonight. I don't recall. But here's the thing: if I was over there right now, you know, I would cuddle with you, you know,
Right?
and I know you would cuddle with me, and we can have our perfect alone time together. And we might have that chance tomorrow night, but I have to see what I'm doing. But yeah, no, for Skywalker's lightsaber next week, this is going to be a tough due date. Besides, I need to pay the rest of the 189 off for NYC, and the rest, I believe, for withdrawal. I'm just thinking about 200 or just 205 out of this, you know. So I have to see. This is tough, baby. I don't know. I'm trying to find out what date I can land it on. I mean, is there a few ideas? I mean, it can't be the 10th. That's the problem. This is so tough for the king right now. This is the toughest date. I mean, but I do have the 14th and the 15th off, the middle of this month. I mean, if I were to get that lightsaber, it has to be by the 11th before I can do it. On one of my 2 days off. Besides, I don't want to have any more delays just to get it, you know. I need a time and date and a romantic moment. I need to have that date. I need to have that date.
I'll see what's going on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I were to come over there tomorrow night, what would you do?
Probably go up to Defiance and get my lightsaber and come home.
Well, here's the thing. I don't make my withdrawal until the 10th of August, so as soon as NYC has been paid off, for next week, for the 10th. So I'm just hoping I can get back to the 550s. Next Sunday, I mean not next Sunday. The third. Let's see. I mean, it was on the 12th or the the 12th. The 12th. I think I work 8 to 5 on the 12th. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I work 8 to 5 on that one. So, but other than that, if I was over there right now, you know what the 2 words you would say if I was over there correctly? You would have me have romantic love to you already, you know?
Right.
But I wouldn't have, and you would have a better specific word to that. But we'll see.
Right.
And what would that be? Well, I mean, as for your net goes, I have a different experiment for that. But we'll see. I mean, I've just been thinking about you and missing you the whole time. When you were at PH this morning.
You know, I thought about you cheering me on in spirit.
You're always my romantic spirit, baby. You are for me, you know. You go.
It's not only that we got 1 first place trophy, but we got 2 first place trophies.
Oh my goodness. That's. If I could have been there right now, I would have granted you a lot of crowning experience. Which is why, once bowling season comes back, I need plenty of force and plenty of support. And this is actually going to be the toughest tournaments of my career, because I'm gonna try and do what no other bowler has ever done before me. But I can feel any tougher pressure that's on me for 2017. Well, like I said, I've come close, the 2nd or 3rd at one point. But at the last tournament of this year, you recall I saw that 173 that one time, right? when I had a 147 and a 171 at one time, and I took first place out of that. I just hope I get to do it again in 2018 and repeat. But then again, if I feel any distractions, you know what you'll be able to do. Well, like I said, the other 9, I only had an average of 156 this week in the qualifying. But I just need one of my 200s for that and go from there.
I gotta get some sleep, hon. I got
Baby.
in the morning.
Remember, you'll have time for me tomorrow night. All you have to do is just name a time. What time would it be? 6, 7, 8? Because I want to be out of the house to see you.
Yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow, okay?
Okay, baby. I love you forevermore. Sleep well for me.
Alright, love you.
I love you too, baby. Sleep well for me. You too. So one sexy romantic baby. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna get back to MLB in just a few minutes. Well, we'll see what to do. Besides, that stupid idiot comes back into any town tomorrow. I sold a few items from Comic-Con, Sonny. Guess what? There was no getting a thing from her.
and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit.
He was breezing through the inning. He gets a hit batsman, and then that single right there. All of a sudden, this is how quick it goes away from it. He finds himself in trouble instead of getting out of the inning quick.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. Lays off 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
We need to get this. We need to get this guy out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Let's see if I can overcome this.
Craig Kimbrell is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
46, Craig Kimbrell.
Victor Martinez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Full count now, 3-2. Set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Justin Upton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Pitch on the way. Look out as this bat shatters on impact, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, I know you'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Set to deal on 2-2. He'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Nick Castellanos now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way, and that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
God.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
God.
He'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
God damn it.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Eduardo Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Oh my
Craig
God.
Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
First loss of the season, guys, but it's only the beginning.
MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Wow. I know. You were close after the 4th inning. Lost at home. Gave it a good try.
Line score for this afternoon's ball game.
All right. Damn it. God.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the AL Central, the Red Sox took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-1. In other news from Detroit, first baseman Victor Martinez could potentially get traded in the near future.
Damn it,
as
Pete.
he's currently being shopped around to other teams.
Pete.
One potential fit would be the Nationals. The Twins smacked 15 team hits as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-4. The Houston Astros grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. The Cleveland Indians total 11 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 5-4. The Toronto Blue Jays took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they pummeled the Yankees 12-3. The Mariners cracked 14 hits overall as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-3. The Texas Rangers put together 10 hits total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. The Marlins allowed only 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-2. The Nationals sent 3 balls into the seats as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies, 6-5. The Cubs got 11 overall hits as they stomped the Brewers 8-2. The Atlanta Braves totaled 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. The Reds knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. Brandon Crawford sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping the Giants push past the Padres 15-1. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Let me get the fucking Red Sox captain. God. Look at that, guys. It's one run from them. What White Sox are winless? Look at that shit. Look at this. That was nothing. Baby, yes. Shut out. And same one as the Dodgers Rockies. And this is ridiculous. It's still the beginning of the season. We have the Rays on 3-2 on top of the AL East. We're tied with the Twins and the Indians. Tied for first in the... We have a tie as well for Angels, Mariners, and the Astros. Nationals are 3-1 in the AL East. Reds. Giants and the Dodgers are heating up for 4-1. This is unbelievable. Damn. This is ridiculous. It's like Roman Reigns defeating The Undertaker at this year's WrestleMania. Just need a time to hang out. But damn. Ready to build by tomorrow. Alright guys, hold on. Alright guys. At least once weight loss doesn't matter a whole lot. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another.